Hi, Virgo. Happy birthday to all of you who have a birthday this season, and welcome to your September monthly reading. So let's see what we have coming up here for you this month of September, Virgo. I really feel like September is going to be a very inspiring month. I feel like it's going to help us to realize where our abundance is. So some of you may be making certain adjustments or changes in your life where you may be kind of picking up on something that you've been investing your energy into that you're actually seeing either is not bringing in the results that you were hoping they would. And some other things you're kind of seeing this new potential in. So I feel like you may be making some adjustments this month in where you're allocating a lot of your energy. So I feel like that's going to be really important, but it's going to come from a place of inspiration. Like you're going to feel just really drawn and inspired to certain things. And I feel like you are releasing any resistance or blockages or anything that may have held you back in the past from pursuing something. I feel like your perspective has really changed and it's helping you to make a different choice or a different decision in something. So this could be in a relationship, it could be in your career, it could even be in school. Maybe you're changing your major or you're changing like where you really feel called to. So there's just this shift in perspective that's allowing you to see yourself more clearly and where your heart and soul truly belong. And you're going to be, it feels like a very like inspired changes is kind of the words I want to use for this. So as I was shuffling your cards and preparing for this reading, this 10 of Pentacles came out many times. So I feel like this is really important here, 10 of Pentacles. So this is all about your focus this month is all about where you see yourself in the long term, what you want to invest your energy into in making wise choices. So some of you may feel like you've gone through a period of some kind of cycle, some kind of ending towards something. And that ending has helped you to realize where your abundance is once again. So there's a focus on that, but the abundance is not just in the sense of money or success. It's also just where you're going to be happy, where you're going to, and just knowing that if I plant my seed here, I know that I will reap lots of a big harvest here because this is truly in alignment for my soul's growth in this lifetime. So I feel like that's where your main focus is. A lot of you are also shifting dynamics in terms of, you know, your family or your lineage, generational patterns. So as you've done a lot of that inner work, a lot of that healing, it's really ushering in new blessings, gifts, things that have been waiting on the sidelines for you. But it's something that we needed to be in the right space to receive. And I really feel like a lot of you are in that space now to receive, to understand, what's coming in for you, why it's coming in for you, so you can be in the right place to hold on to it. So there's a lot of really great things, a lot of new doors opening up here for you. So it's going to be really a lot of exciting new changes. So let's cross in this 10 of Pentacles here for Virgo in the month of September here. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Okay. Fortune theme for Virgo this month. Yeah, so we've learned some really difficult lessons here. So coming out of battle, coming out of the fog is what I'm hearing, coming out of maybe even a sense of disillusionment, like not being able to see something clearly or why something is happening the way it is. I really love these two cards together, Knight of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. I will go into this in a second. Let me actually pull out all the cards because sometimes what happens is when I start going into each card, it just kind of makes the reading a bit disorganized. So I'm just getting all the cards out here. It's in the past. 10 of Cups. And the Hangman. Near future for Virgo. Wow, beautiful. The Lovers. I think my board's a little bit lopsided, so okay. Seven of Pentacles and your emotions. Yeah, so you're really being very careful where you're investing your energy this month, making some wise choices. Maybe some of you are even thinking about your finances, building your finances, changing the way you deal with your finances. There could be something really a significant shift happening in that area for you as well. External environment here for your cards are flying this month. Love that. The Hierophant. Okay. Guided towards a higher purpose is what I'm hearing. A higher calling, kind of answering the call of a higher calling, perhaps. Hopes, dreams, and desires for Virgo this month. Where does Virgo want to be? What does Virgo desire? Ooh. King of Cups. Final outcome for the month of September here for Virgo. I'm seeing communication in many different ways. Let's see here. Okay, the High Priestess. Follow your intuition. Follow that inner guidance. Things are not always what they seem to be on the surface. And you've come far along. I'm hearing like you've come far enough in your journey to know that is what I'm hearing. To like trust what you know that's not always seen on the surface. Like, for example, if you're dealing with a certain situation or a person, to really, place an emphasis on how something is making you feel or what your intuition is telling you, even if what someone is portraying or what they're telling you or saying is contradictory to that. Listen to your heart. Listen to what that's saying, because that will give you the truth. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Swords. Some of you may also be going into higher learning as well. This is going to be a highly observant month as well. So you could be, just watching watching how you are responding to different things that come in here for you. So if you're meeting new people, you're really kind of taking more of a observer stance. So if you're meeting new friends, or even if you're going on dates, I feel like you're just kind of watching the people around you. You're also observing how you are responding or how some things make you feel, because I feel like you're going to use that to make certain choices and decisions or even changes in your life this month as well. Some of you could also be embarking on a new journey in terms of your education. Some of you could be going back to school, especially because we have the Hierophant here as well. So I really did feel higher learning here. So some of you may be going into like getting an advanced degree, or, getting certified in something. Maybe it's something you've been sitting on the fence about for quite some time, but you're ready to expand. I feel like you're really excited. You want to learn, you want to explore, you want to try new things. I also feel like some of you may also be developing new skills, just teaching yourself something new, that kind of thing. So a lot of expansion, a lot of new knowledge, a lot of interest, exploration, curiosity, watching, learning, observing, and willing to take chances and risks in certain areas in your life that feel really good and promising to you as well. Really investing your energy in the things that matter here. Okay, so with the 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords, what I'm sensing here is there could be something where you're able to sort through or weed out where in your life there has been an imbalance, especially with that 7 of Swords. So I feel like there may have been something, and please take this as it resonates, but what I'm kind of picking up on here was that there could have been something that perhaps in the past you held yourself back from, that you might have really wanted to invest in. You may have really wanted to lay down solid foundations with something. I feel like this has something to do with career. So maybe again, since we were on this energy of kind of going back to school, let's take that as an example. So maybe if some of you have always wanted to go back to school, but kind of held yourself back from it for whatever reason, this may be something where you're like, you know what, I think I'm actually going to do it this month. I think I'm actually going to, sign up for that class or apply to that school, or, just take a risk, take a chance, because I kind of feel like this is almost like holding yourself back from something that could have led you to some sort of success, prosperity, abundance, something that would have allowed you to really set those really strong foundations for yourself that was in alignment for you. And there may have been something where you had to go through some kind of cycle, some kind of life lesson that is bringing you to this energy of no longer holding yourself back from anything that is truly yours. You're really seeing it clearly, like, yes, I really do think that this is my path because I've been down those other roads, and those do not lead to my happiness. Those do not lead to my 10 of Pentacles. And now I know, because I've tried all other avenues, I've tried other possibilities, and now I know that those are not for me. Now I can kind of narrow it down, and I have that clarity now that this is truly my path, and it's something I've always intuitively known, but I've held myself back from it, and I needed to go through these experiences in order to really realize where my true abundance is. And I feel like that's kind of the energy that the Nine of Wands is bringing here as well. We're kind of realizing, through those maybe painful experiences or difficult experiences, those paths that we chose to take, they were necessary. They were part of the learning process. They were part of our soul's growth. And there is this vibe of wanting to start over, wanting to kind of, turn a new page, or even open up a brand new book and doing things differently, kind of, asking ourselves, if I could have gone back in time and done it differently, what would I do? Knowing what I know now, what would I do? And you're actually giving yourself that second chance, saying, it's not too late. I can still do it now. So that's a very beautiful energy to be in. You are kind of embodying this, this fresh, new, youthful kind of approach to this new cycle. You're willing to learn, you're willing to experience new things here. So let's pull a clarifying card. I'm actually going to pull a clarifying card for the 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and also the 9 of Wands as well. So can we clarify the 10 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords here for Virgo? I also feel like a lot of you are holding on to gold, like you're holding on to something that you can really offer the world. Maybe you have a really special talent, a gift, something that you can truly, contribute, something that has a lot of importance, something that is special, something that makes a difference and is unique to you, something that was gifted to you. But I feel like some of you may have been even holding back from expressing that, maybe not wanting to share to the rest of the world, not wanting to kind of like open up. But it is something that you could definitely have like a long-term career in, something that could bring in a lot of success, something that could bring in stability here for you. And so I kind of feel like there's something you've been holding back. In a nutshell, whatever it is, something that can actually really help you build really a beautiful foundation for yourself that you may have been holding back from here with the 7 of Swords. So what does Virgo need to know about this energy? This 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Yeah, look at that, the Page of Cups. I feel like this also could have been something that stemmed from childhood with that Page of Cups. This could have been something that you were really connected to. You felt a lot more open and willing to really and not so much tainted by certain life experiences that would cause us to go in hiding or cause us to hold back. So I think a lot of that is returning to you, especially because I kind of felt that you had that youthful kind of approach to this new cycle, this new chapter in your life. I feel like this month, your confidence is really going to play a big role in what you allow yourself to go after. And with that Page of Cups, this is about you willing to give yourself another chance, a second chance at things that you've always wanted. You're allowing yourself to go after them now with that Page of Cups. So this is establishing a new path of happiness and joy in your life. So this could also be friendships. This could also be those connections that maybe maybe, we could even look at our past and, oh, maybe I should have kind of hung out with different people or made different connections. And I would have, I don't know, it's just an example, but it's kind of like allowing yourself to have a different kind of relationship with your own life, with your own path, and just making different choices is what I'm picking up on here. Let's pick one more with this Page of Cups. Something you're going more towards your happiness, like what you truly authentically want and what really makes you happy. You're putting yourself first here. Okay, let's do one more here with the Page of Cups. Yeah. See, walking away from anything that may feel depleting, but also things that really feel like you're not seen for who you really are. I'm kind of hearing something about, it feels like I'm hearing there could be some people that you're around or that are around you that they have the best of intentions, but it almost kind of feels like they don't really see you. And take this as it resonates. They don't really see you, or you may feel like they don't really get you at the same time. Like there's love there. There is like, this could be families, could be long-term friends. It's like they want to have that connection with you, but at the same time, there's something that is not all the way aligned, or there's something that's kind of missing. Or maybe this is a feeling that you get, like there's this feeling of, but I don't really feel like, as much as I love this person, as much as I feel connected to them, I don't really feel like they get me. I don't really feel like they see me. And you're almost seeing how staying in that energy, like staying around or staying connected to certain people or certain connections, is starting to feel kind of draining for the sake of just staying, even though you kind of feel like you don't really maybe belong, or you don't really feel like you feel that connected to these people where they, where you really feel understood and totally accepted and seen for who you authentically are. So I feel like you could be making some changes in that arena as well. So whatever feels kind of almost unsatisfying is going to shift and change here for you. And I feel like you're making those changes and shifts. You're kind of taking some kind of action and walking away, or distancing yourself emotionally from things that you know are not going to be serving you in the near future here. Okay. So let's go into the Nine of Wands here. What do we need to know about the Nine of Wands for Virgo? Wow. The Emperor. Beautiful. Okay. So this is all about knowing your true value and your worth, actually, is what I'm seeing here. And that you are a lot more powerful than maybe you have allowed yourself to really step into, or really to be able to really express out. So there's like almost like a new version of yourself that you are showing to the world. And it's coming through a lot more. More powerful. It's coming through like people are going to start to see you as someone who has very strong, what is it? Like what are the words that I'm looking for? It's like you're able to hold your ground. You're able to make your own decisions, make your own choices. That's what the Emperor energy is. Like he doesn't really allow, and it's not gender specific. It's just this energy that you make things happen for yourself, for your life. You go after opportunities, you put things into action, and you don't sell yourself short. So a lot of the Emperor energy, it's like you aim high, you aim to your full potential. You don't hold yourself back. And sometimes I'm also hearing like going after things that others may even feel intimidated to go through, or maybe go after. And I kind of feel like you have really had to go through some significant challenges in your life with that Nine of Wands energy in order to really step into this Emperor energy. It's like you've had to go through certain life circumstances that has really caused you to go inward and learn what you're really worth, what you really deserve. And that is how you're able to embody this Emperor energy. It's like we just don't get there, right? Like it's kind of like you had to really go through some massive transformation and some difficult lessons in order to really embody this Emperor energy. And that's why a lot of people could be looking at your energy right now, or looking at you, Virgo, and kind of feeling like, wow, I don't know where they get that like ambition from, or that confidence from. Where is that coming from? And a lot of it is from these experiences that you've had to learn like what really matters matters to you, what's important. And there's just like this perspective that you're embodying, like this certain mindset that you have that only comes from certain experiences or certain life lessons that we have learned to embody. Not just know, but we really embody through experience. And so you're able to kind of like, it's like, some kind of secret, or some kind of hidden information that really allows you to understand what is of true value to invest your energy into, so you can become successful, so you can be in your power. That will really help you to be in alignment with your highest timeline. So that's kind of like where we're at right now. And I feel like because of that, there's also going to be some major changes in your life that's coming in here. And it's almost kind of unavoidable as well, because, as you expand and as you start to vibrate higher, you start to see those changes of, others who are starting to kind of, it's like the paths are starting to divert here. Okay, in your past, we have the 10 of Cups and the Hanged Man. So I feel like there could have been a relationship that actually got put on pause. So there may have been some kind of transformation that's happening, or that has happened. There's some kind of connection with this 10 of Cups that has been in the past in a period of long-term stagnancy for a really long time, is what I'm sensing here. I feel like there's some kind of transformation. And again, we needed to have that perspective shift. We needed to have that shift and that change. A lot needed to be unraveled, and not a lot needed to be almost needed to come undone in order for some kind of connection to move forward, because we do have the Lovers card here in the near future. So this is about coming together. This is about balance. This is also about that union. Let's see what we have here. Okay, 10 of Cups and the Hanged Man for Virgo. Yeah, something that was really, really stuck, something that just could not move forward. We couldn't see a way out. It felt almost impossible. There was a lot that needed to be revealed, because you can see she's blindfolded in this. And then we have the Hanged Man. So a lot of times the Hanged Man is that card of perspective shift. It's about having something be put on hold, or needing to something being blocked, where we kind of are forced to stand in one place to be able to see a situation clearly. And when that third eye kind of opens, or there's some kind of awakening or illumination that happens, that's when we start to see solutions, and we start to see a way out of this 8 of Swords energy. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're coming out of some kind of stuck energy within some kind of relationship, a long-term relationship, or some kind of soul connection that is very significant to you in your life. And again, look at that. We have the 9 of Wands. So there is some kind of connection that has gone through, I feel like the connection itself from both sides has gone through a massive transformation, and both parties have learned what they needed to learn in order to move forward in their life individually. And that is going to start to reflect in how some kind of relationship comes together. So I really feel like this, but this is in the past energy. So it almost kind of feels like for some of you, and take this as it resonates, because it's not going to resonate for everybody. Not every soul connection is on this path or is on the same trajectory. So really take it as it resonates. If it feels like it's aligning with exactly what's happening in your life, then it could be your message. So with this 9 of Wands, I'm feeling like both parties have done the work that they needed to do in order to learn the lessons that they needed to learn with that 9 of Wands. It's also very strong about setting boundaries, and setting boundaries not just with people, but also how much we allow others to influence our decisions and our choices. And that could be a karmic lesson that this couple needed to learn, or these two individuals needed to learn, and they needed to learn it separately. They needed to learn it not when they were together. And so that is what is going to help bring this connection into balance here. I'm kind of sensing that there could have been a lot of obstacles, a lot of interference, a lot of something in the way. And it required us to see something in a different perspective in order to set those boundaries, in order to move forward in this Emperor energy, right? So that's all about standing in your own power, not allowing anyone else to dictate how we want to live our life, the choices that we make, the decisions that we make. So that's going to be very important. That transformation needed to happen first. This couple needed to fully come into their power to know what really matters and what's really important to them in order to move some kind of connection forward. Okay, the foundation, we have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So with this energy, I'm kind of seeing here, someone is building their career, their life, or they're going after something. I feel like this is career related. And it is something that is very much in alignment with your soul purpose. And I feel like someone is waking up to that. So Knight of Swords is all about swift communication. It's all about, but I'm kind of seeing here that really waking up to, you might have actually already woken up to this, this intuitive knowing. But I feel like there's something here about someone really starting to be committed to their path, something that they want to do, something that they want to express out in the world. Clearing the throat chakra or working with the throat chakra may be helpful here as well. But I am seeing someone fully committing and dedicating themselves to their life purpose, their path, or something that they want to manifest in their life. And they're really putting in the work to do that on many different fronts. So they could be working on themselves emotionally, mentally, spiritually, but also physically, really prioritizing what's important to them that they know will help them to build. This is also about consistency. The Queen of Pentacles is really good with nurturing and tending to and caring for the things that really truly matter to her in her life, and will allow her to call in that abundance. So it's like whatever she can do, she seeks those opportunities. She has this, a good eye. She has a good sense of what to invest in and what to look for in order to make things happen for her. So this is very action oriented in the physical world, you know, so wanting to have a certain type of career and then kind of doing that work. Okay, what do I need to do? There's kind of like this go-getter energy to this actually with the Queen of Pentacles. So this month, you may find yourself really going after things that you may, again, held yourself back from in the past. But this month, it's like you're getting out of your own way in a way. You're getting out of anything that may have held you back. Some of those things may not even resonate with you anymore. Like some of the things that used to be very overwhelming or have felt very much like, a big mountain that's in front of you that you felt like you couldn't overcome. They almost will feel like, oh my gosh, what was I so afraid of before? I totally want this now, or this totally makes sense to me now. You have this like new invigorated sense of enthusiasm towards going after certain opportunities, going after things. Like it's very clear for you. You're seeing your path very clearly and what it is that you want for your life, and you're building towards that. And there's this determination, there's a willpower, there's a willingness to really, do the work, or to really like go after things and be excited about it. There's an energy of enthusiasm behind the things that you're doing this month, which is going to be really great to manifest what you want even quicker, to have that joy behind what you're doing. Yeah, oh, look at that, the Hanged Man. And I feel like, again, for some of you, there had to be this period of stagnancy in order to get to this place, in order to really get to this realization or this epiphany. There's something that you had to experience, some kind of cycle that you needed to go through in order to bring something into alignment, for you to be able to see what really is resonant with you, what really matters to you. And now it's clear. Yeah, you're ready to go. See, look at that. We went from the Hangman to the Chariot. So this is all about coming into balance first. And then being able to move forward. The Chariot can only move forward in a productive way when we come into balance. So that's what that's about. It's like going straight ahead. And these are actually very fast moving energies here with the Knight of Swords and the Chariot energy. I always see them as very like quick, swift energies. There's a lot of fire energy to them is what I'm sensing. So I think that there's going to be something that you start to build that's actually going to take off really quickly after a long period of stagnation. So there may have been something that you were starting, something that you have been tending to for quite some time with this Queen of Pentacles. So this could have been something that you've already been building for a while, and you haven't been seeing the growth. You haven't been seeing the results that you wanted to see. But I feel like in September, there's something that's going to shift and change for you. It could be an offer, an opportunity that comes in, but it's going to change the course of direction of, what you're building and where you're going. It's going to make things more clear for you. You're going to have a better direction of where to go to next. So you're going to have like the next door open up here for you, so you know where to go. Okay, very exciting here, Virgo. All right, let's see what else we got. The Lovers. So this is also about coming into union with your purpose. So this doesn't always have to be necessarily about relationships, but this is about making a choice towards going towards your highest purpose, your highest what you feel most aligned with. So this could also even be like a career. This could be something where you really feel in alignment with a certain line of work, or it could even be like a friendship. It could be a connection. It could be a business partnership. It could also be a romantic relationship. Whatever it is, there's alignment here happening, and you're really ready to kind of make a commitment to something here. That's what I'm sensing. I feel like there's an opportunity coming in, and look at that. We have the King of Cups. Beautiful. I love that. What do I need to know about this King of Cups? The Six of Pentacles. Someone wanting to collaborate with you, someone wanting to work with you. I'm seeing friendship, community. I need to know about this. Six of Swords. Interesting. What do we need to know about the Six of Swords and the Six of Pentacles? I feel like this King of Cups may have walked away from something. Independence, freedom. The Five of Swords. Okay. Okay, so there's someone here who is embodying this King of Cups energy that I feel like walked away or is in the process of walking away from some kind of community group dynamic that may have been quite toxic or has caused quite a bit of confusion. Conflicting emotions with the Seven of Cups and Five of Swords. Yeah, kind of like this chaotic energy. But I feel like this King of Cups is going towards their own independence, being able to make their own decisions and choices, following their heart. No longer cutting themselves off from how they really feel about things. And that's helping them come into alignment with what they really want for their life. So whether that's, in their career, in a relationship, pursuing a specific partner, this is all about truth for this King of Cups. This is all about being very honest with oneself and allowing themselves to see some kind of situation clearly. And I have a feeling it has something to do with the people that they're around because of that Six of Pentacles. So this is all about, this group, almost like this group dynamic and how they influence. It could also be like family, like how we're programmed or how this King of Cups was programmed to that contribution, right? Like the contribution of the community and its impact on a certain individual and why they make certain decisions that they make because of that programming. And so this King of Cups is being able to shed light on the truth of how certain people around them have really influenced some of the decisions that they made and how it could have resulted in certain situations that were quite chaotic or toxic in their life, and them being able to walk away from that, being able to escape from that and go towards their independence, go towards their own stability, go towards their own, again, that Emperor energy, standing in their own power. We have the King of Cups here as well. And hopes, dreams, and desires. So someone really wanting to follow their heart, someone really wanting to just be done with all of the facades is what I'm hearing, all of the things that are not real. No longer wanting to maintain that image, no longer wanting to, not really even caring about that, It's like, it's not even important. So there's a foundational message here about only going towards things that truly matter. There's also the Two of Wands here as well. So this is all about making choices and decisions and being at a crossroads. in life, but this is also about being very clear about what path you want to take, is what I'm hearing. It's like someone has made their decision, they have made up their mind, and now it's about, how am I going to get there? Like, I know what the goal is. I know where I want to go. I know where I'm going to be happy. Now it's all about strategy, is what I'm seeing here. How am I going to do this? And there's something about this month where we are finding certain things that we can do in our day-to-day life to build towards that final outcome. So that's going to be an important theme here this month for you, Virgo, is having that clear goal and being able to put certain physical actions in place to make that happen. So you may be spinning a lot of plates this month as well, too. Maybe doing a lot of different things. You're staying very busy this month, but it's all going to lead to really beautiful outcomes here, because everything that you're doing and everything that you're choosing for yourself has a lot of wisdom and clarity behind it, because of some experiences that you had and the wisdom that you were able to come into because of being put in that hangman position for quite some time, because of that stagnancy. Okay. Hopes, dreams, and desires. 7 of Pentacles. So again, there may be something that you invested your energy into, something that you're building that you're hoping to see some kind of return or outcome here. Maybe some of you applied for something and you're wanting to hear back from others. That's what I'm kind of seeing. You're in this waiting period of your harvest. So something you have been building, something that you have been growing, and you're kind of waiting to see, so when is that going to come in? Wow, we have lots of king. We have a lot of strong masculine energy this month. And that doesn't matter if you're male or female. You could even be a divine feminine and really be kind of tapped into your own divine masculine energy, because there could be just this wanting to make things happen, wanting to manifest things. But there is very strong masculine energy. So there's a very action-oriented vibe to this month for you, Virgo, really making things happen and coming from a place of empowerment. King of Swords. Also, with the King of Swords, I also see you communicating, setting your terms as well. I'm seeing negotiations here. So there could be contracts that are on the table. There could be legal stuff that's kind of happening here. And you're expecting some kind of result or outcome that's balanced and fair with that 7 of Pentacles. So if there is some kind of contract or some kind of deal that you're wanting to make, you're going to be very, very good at making sure that you get a fair deal, that you get a fair cut, or that it's balanced, whatever it is that you're negotiating or whatever it is that you're kind of, getting into some kind of contract with or collaboration with. You're wanting to see some kind of return, some kind of benefit in it for you. So there's going to be a focus on that this month here for you. You're going to be very good at that. And I feel like you're going to be, I'm seeing finances be a really strong focus for you this month. So some of you could be really maybe even learning about your finances more, managing your finances more, investing in things, but everything that you're investing your energy into is for the purpose of making sure that there's balance in your life and that you're really getting what you're truly worth and what you're really owed. And if there is something in your life that is not balanced, I see you walking away from it and, cutting that energy out of your life here. So this is going to be important for the path ahead. We have one more here. Yeah. I actually love that this card came out. I love this. The reason I love this is because I feel like this 5 of Pentacles energy is part of some of the difficult lessons that you may have had to learn in the past. And I feel like you're coming out of this energy, and it's this King of Swords. It's this energy, the energy of you embodying this energy of King of Swords that's helping you to make certain choices or go after certain things in your life that's going to bring balance to anything where you have felt like was unfair or unbalanced here, especially when it comes to pay, work, education, anything like that. You are taking matters into your own hands, and you're going to make sure that you get what you deserve because of the energy that you're putting into something you devoted your time, your heart, your soul, your work, anything that you invested your energy into. You're seeing where it has not been balanced, and you're making things right for yourself because you are are aware of your worth now. You are recognizing your worth and that you deserve so much more. And that King of Swords is going to make that happen for you. So you're very empowered this month in that way. So that's going to be really beautiful energy. I love that the Five of Pentacles came out actually, because this is what is balancing out here for you. So anything that you see that you may have sensed like, I've really been putting my energy into this, but I'm not getting what I'm back at. And you know that when you feel depleted. That's when you know you're losing your energy. That's when you know you're being depleted, is when you feel just drained from something. And so you're really bringing balance to that here. Yeah, look at that Judgment. Oh my goodness, that is the perfect card to come out. So you're making a judgment call. You're seeing the truth about something and you're releasing yourself. The King of Swords is also about clarity of mind, being very sure of one's own perception of reality, being able to trust oneself. So self-trust is going to be very important here, because sometimes when we make really big decisions in our life, sometimes we're the only ones who kind of see things for what they are. Sometimes we're around other people who still kind of live in a state of denial, or they're not ready. They're not ready to open up. They're not ready to open up to the truth. And so it's so important to embody that King of Swords, because this is the energy that helps us to stand in our power, even if we're standing alone, to have that confidence in our mind, in our perception. I know what I see. I know what I am picking up on, and I know I'm right about this. So that self-trust is going to be very important here as well. You're making a judgment call about that. You are being released from any kinds of confusion, any kinds of disillusionment that has been there for a long time, that did not help you to see things clearly, may have caused you to kind of waver back and forth from certain choices or decisions, not really sure which one is the right one to make. I feel like there's a lot of clarity that's going to be such a gift for you this month, Virgo. So beautiful. Okay, the Hierophant. What is this about? This is in your external environment here. So again, some of you are, I feel like, learning something new. This could also be in a non-traditional kind of way. So maybe you're kind of, picking up a new subject, or just learning about something new. You're really soaking in that information, and you're learning from people who may have walked a certain path before you, and you're learning from them. You're learning from their wisdom. You're allowing them to pass on their knowledge and their wisdom to you, and you're really soaking it in, and you're allowing yourself to also, kind of take what really resonates with you and maybe leave some things that don't really resonate with you. So you're being very discerning also with a lot of the information that you're picking up on this month. And you're going to use what you need in order to build your castle in a metaphorical way, or maybe even in a literal way. Maybe you're building a castle, literally. Okay, Hierophant. Yeah, look at that, Magician. So very creative energy this month as well. That's going to definitely be open up for you. The inspiration, I would say the throat and the sacral, which actually those two chakras are very intimately connected. So that your expression, your creative expression is going to be very important here for you this month. And you're going to really create something beautiful, something that is going to help you elevate to the next level this month. Some of you also, maybe you're the one who is communicating your wisdom, and you are ready to express something out into the world, something that you've learned, something that you know. Maybe you're the one who's ready to pass on some kind of knowledge or some kind of wisdom that you have about life, about something that you know very deeply about. And you're ready to create something out of that. So very creative energy here. Or you could be taking something that you're learning and using it, making it, putting it through some kind of alchemical process and creating something out of it. So very creative energy this month. Five of Cups. What do you need to know about the Five of Cups? Four of Wands. What do we need to know about this Four of Wands and Five of Cups? Interesting. This could be someone coming towards you as well. Again, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this could also be someone coming towards you. Take this as it resonates, or it could be you going towards. I feel like this is a relationship. This is something that, okay, so there is someone who feels like they may have missed out on an opportunity in building some kind of foundation with somebody. So that could be you. You could feel like that with someone, or someone could be feeling that way with you. So take that as it resonates. And I feel like someone is trying to manifest that into their life. I feel like it's definitely a heart's desire for them. They want to plant the seeds. They want to grow. And I feel like you're embodying this Queen of Pentacles energy right now. So it could be them coming towards you, someone coming towards you. But I also feel like you have very strong boundaries as well here. And that's why we have kind of like the Seven of Wands and the Strength. Because I feel like there may be like a past or a history with someone here. There could be where you're really guarding yourself, you're protecting yourself. You are in your power here. So for the person to be able to come forward and try to start a new beginning, or to have anything new with you, I feel like there is going to be a bit of a, having to really, be courageous, or really having to push through their own fears, release themselves from a lot of the things that may have held themselves back in the past, and kind of going forward anyways, kind of maybe even feeling like they're treading into dangerous territory, or they may feel like they're kind of going into a place where they maybe shouldn't be. But they're going to do it anyways, because pursuing this Queen of Pentacles is truly something that they really want. It's a heart's desire for them. It's their wish come true. And they really want to, it's like there's this sense of regret, or this sense of remorse of like, I should have built some kind of foundation, or some kind of happiness, some kind of home with this person. And I want to manifest that now, because I really feel like there's someone here that has really had to kind of go through certain, again, difficult lessons to acquire that wisdom, to kind of embody something or learn something new in their life, to help them see things more clearly. So I do feel like that's in your environment here. So there could be someone coming towards you, wanting to kind of start a new beginning, who is feeling regretful that they have maybe passed on some kind of opportunity, or there's some kind of sadness there with that. But they want to come forward anyways, knowing that it's taking a risk, that they're taking a risk, that they're going into some kind of territory that maybe they kind of feel like they shouldn't be here. But they're pushing through those fears. With that Strength card, it's going to require them to push through some of those fears and go towards you anyways. So take that part as it resonates. So there may be something that kind of happens there this month, someone taking a risk, someone kind of taking a chance towards something that actually scares them quite a bit, but doing it anyways. Okay, hopes, dreams, and desires. So King of Cups and Six of Cups. So this King of Cups has showed up quite a few times here in this reading. And so this could, again, be someone from the past, especially because we have that Six of Cups energy. So someone who's really matured emotionally is what I'm hearing here, because I feel like someone here you may have met in childhood, in the past, but I feel like maybe this person was not ready yet, maybe emotionally not ready for some kind of connection. But I feel like with this King of Cups, it's someone who's really matured, or really come into their, really grown in their in their emotions. What do you need to know about the Six of Cups and King of Cups? Yeah, again, look at that, the Lovers. Someone really sure about what they want. Someone who sees a lot of their. It's not necessarily that they see a lot of themselves in you, but it's kind of like they feel like you know more about their inner world than anybody else. Like they feel like you see them in a way that no one else really sees them. That's what I'm kind of feeling with this Lovers card. Yeah. Wanting a passionate new beginning. I really feel like this King of Cups is kind of working up that courage to come forward. Taking a risk, taking a chance. After a long time of holding back, after a long time of this person could also just kind of be waiting too. They're just kind of resting, they're waiting, they're working on other things, maybe distracting themselves, putting up some strong boundaries here as well with that Four of Swords. Not just with you, but maybe with other people that they're around, like wanting to kind of almost isolate themselves, not really wanting to be bothered. And it's like they're waiting for their moment. They're waiting for their time to come forward with some kind of passionate new offer. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. So there's like this waking up. There's waking up of some kind of connection that has been on ice. It's almost like it's been frozen for quite some time. And now it's starting to thaw. Yeah. Breaking down those barriers, breaking down those, all those blockages that have been standing in the way here. And that Knight of Cups. Beautiful. I feel like someone's heart is just bursting open. And look, there's that 10 of Cups. That happiness, that fulfillment. And it's so interesting because in that past, we had that 10 of Cups. So this opportunity, I'm sorry, I know these cards are all over the place, but that opportunity is coming back around. So something that we felt like we may have lost, something that needed to be put on ice for quite some time. We have this Hangman here that needed to be put on ice for some time, that needed to go through some kind of growth, has now gone through that growth, is breaking free of this stagnancy with that 8 of Swords and 9 of Wands in the past, now is going through this, huge transformation where, we're reviving a connection from the past here, waiting to come out of some kind of hibernation, something that's been put on hold. And now it's starting to come alive again. And whatever's been standing in the way, whatever has been built to keep this connection apart is breaking down. Those blockages are breaking down. And the heart is beginning to open here, especially because the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So someone's heart is awakening and ready to take a chance, wanting to take a risk and wanting to go towards their 10 of Cups again, something that they felt like they lost or something that they couldn't build towards or go towards in the past is now coming back around again with that 10 of Cups. So beautiful, Virgo. Love this. So very strong, long-term kind of commitment relationship vibes here with this person. This is not like a fleeting thing. This is like someone who's serious, someone who really wants, the long term with you. Okay, High Priestess. You see things that a lot of people cannot see. And that may sometimes leave you to feel a bit misunderstood by some of the people that you're around. What do I need to know about this High Priestess? What does she want to say? The Sun, go towards your happiness. There's also an awakening happening in the solar plexus chakra here. So I feel like some of you may be going through a healing in your solar plexus chakra as well. A lot of you are also going to be guided towards your true happiness. Listen to your intuition. Listen to where you really come alive and feel really happy towards, because that's going to be telling you this is where you belong. I feel like for some of you, there's going to be a career opportunity, some kind of opportunity, could even be volunteering or maybe like an intern or some kind of opportunity where you're going to get really excited for. And that is your intuition telling you, yes, this is what I'm meant to be doing for myself right now in this moment in my life. This is the next leg of my journey. This is my thing. And it's coming in. There's something very, that's going to make you feel very, very happy. And it's going to help you make some kind of choice. It's going to help the way you feel about something coming in towards you is going to help you. It's almost going to feel like a no-brainer. Like, oh no, this is the way I feel about this thing, this opportunity, this new move, whatever it is. It's going to just be like, it's like undeniable. It's an undeniable connection to it, an inner knowing. It's just a knowing. It's a gut thing kind of thing. And that's maybe kind of hard to explain to the people around you, because maybe the decision itself may feel like on an outsider's perspective, they could be trying to tell you, oh no, you're going the wrong way. Why are you doing that? Why are you going that way? But there's something inside of you that just feels so right towards this one thing. So listen to that intuition. Yeah, look at that, 7 of Pentacles. And this could be the thing that you're waiting to see some kind of return on, because we did have that Seven of Pentacles earlier. So something that you have been building towards already, something that you've been investing your energy into, or have been investing your energy into it for a very long time, now is starting to, it's the right time for something to come out of that. Some fruition is coming out of that. So this is definitely a month of reward here for you. And I feel like it's something that you started even in childhood. It could also be like a childhood dream, something that you've been working towards. It could also be something you didn't even realize you were working towards. It maybe have been something you just naturally did, or something that you have just really grown with. And you maybe really didn't really been paying attention to it, but you've been doing it, kind of like a hobby or something that you just really love to do, is now taking on its own life. It's kind of taking on its own identity almost, and it's calling your attention. It's like, hey, look, we've been doing this all of our life. What about me? Why don't we do something with me? It could be a craft, a skill, anything that you really love to do. And it's really kind of it's almost like it's making its presence more known in your life. And it could have been something that you may have seen in the past as, oh, that's just something I do in my free time, in my spare time. I never really considered that to be a career. I just thought it's just something I love to do. And now it's kind of coming forward, and it's like, no, I think I have a bigger role in your life than you may have realized. And I think that this is something, like, we can do something with this, and you're going to be a lot more happier than you realize you're going to be with this thing that you've been building towards. So listen to that intuition here. Very beautiful. Love this. Okay. So new partnerships, new relationships, connections. Some of you may even be joining like a group, collective, teamwork kind of environment here as well. So if you are taking on a new job or a new opportunity, could involve you working with other people, collaborating with other people. Don't be afraid to delegate. If you have like this big project that you're doing and you want to, kind of work with others, don't be afraid to delegate some of those responsibilities. You don't have to do everything yourself. But there's, I do see you coming into some new friendships and connections here with that Three of Pentacles. Okay, let's go into some oracle cards here. Let's pick out a challenge for you this month, Virgo. Okay, challenge for Virgo for the month of September. Trust. Yeah. Because I feel like a lot of what you're going to be moving towards is going to be based off of your intuition. And I remember I said that with the King of Swords. This King of Swords is someone who trusts his intuition. He trusts what he is worth. He knows what he is worth, and being able to see through surface level and really getting to the heart of the matter. And I feel the same way with that High Priestess as well. So this may be something that really grows with you this month. So if this is something that you feel like you want to develop more of, there may be some kind of situation that pops up here for you that actually helps you develop this sense of self-trust a bit more, or trust in your path. So something is going to kind of appear for you in this month. Something is going to manifest for you in this month, maybe a certain situation, a circumstance, something that transforms. And what it will do is, on a deeper level, is to help you come into deeper states of trust with yourself, with the universe, that, there may be something that kind of happens that really helps you to see, oh, the universe really does have my back in this. Wow, I see why that happened the way it does. Or I see why that happened the way it needed to happen. So there's going to be a lot of clarity there, and it's going to really help you to trust. But it could be something that maybe you might have struggled with in the past, or something that's really starting to grow with you this month. So this is going to be a month of developing deeper states of trust. Okay. Something positive here. Positive for Virgo this month. Security. Yeah. So a lot of opportunities, strong foundations, really building towards the right things, building towards things that are going to bring you security and stability for the long term. And that's, who doesn't want that, right? So that's a root chakra. That is that safety, knowing that we can hold our own, that we can take care of ourselves, that anything along those lines where we feel safe within ourselves, and then manifesting more of those kinds of opportunities and things for ourselves in the physical world. So, connecting with people who kind of bring that into our life as well. So a lot of support and security this month, which is beautiful. Okay, let's do guidance message from the unicorns. Wow, growth. Yeah. I feel like you're ready to go to the next level this month. You're ready to, and this is really interesting because, we have this, horse or this unicorn that's teaching the baby unicorn how to fly. And so I kind of feel like this reminds me of that Hierophant that we had earlier. So either you're imparting wisdom, you're passing on the torch, you're kind of teaching, you're coming into this teacher role, or the other way around. So you could be the baby unicorn, or you could also be the mother unicorn here. So I kind of feel like this is going to be a month of growth in some way or another. So either you're kind of going to this teacher role, or you're learning something new. You're ready to kind of take on this new project or this new challenge of yours, and you're ready to grow out of some place that you've been in for quite some time. So this is about movement forward. This is all about expansion. This is all about going to the next level. It's very beautiful. Let's do one more here. Okay, animal guide for Virgo this month for September. Guidance animal. Claim your independence. Yes. So this is all about, again, trusting your own mind. This is about trusting your intuition, and also kind of really being in this observer role with that cat spirit. I really feel like you're going to be really watching and observing everything around you, and you're going to be very careful with what you say, when you say it, how you say it, if you even decide to say anything at all. So you're going to be very much using your intuition mixed with your logic and your practicality. And that's going to really create positive circumstances for you. You're going to know where to pull back and where to assert yourself. So that's going to be trust yourself. Again, trust that you know when is the right time to speak up, when the right time is to hold back. So this is going to be a massive a month of you watching yourself, how much you've grown, how much you've really come into your power. I feel like this inner work that you've been doing, or a lot of this growth, is going to be on display this month for you. You're going to shine in that way. You're going to really show off almost like this emperor energy this month. A lot of people are going to be seeing you that way. The world is going to be seeing you that way. Or your community, your environment, whoever you're around. It's going to bring it to light. There's going to be a spotlight on that this month for you, how much you've grown, how much you have really come into yourself. And you may even find that people are surprised, or they never saw this side of you before, or this is just so new for them that it's going to take some time for them to really adjust to or get used to this like a new and improved kind of version of you, Virgo. But very beautiful. You're ready for this. You're ready to shine. You're ready to not hold back. You're very assertive and confident this month. So very beautiful month ahead for you, Virgo. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead and this reading resonated. If it did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you for next month. Bye, Virgo.